Hello everyone, it's Thrive and Survive Rebooted. This is going to be a video where I ask you for your input. Let me tell you right up front that this video is only for those who call themselves Christians and use some version or versions of the Bible. Now, just like I do with Mr. Thrive and Survive videos, I am letting you know right up front that this video is for people who are self-proclaimed Christians. So if you're not in that category, I'm letting you know early and up front so that you can jump ship, so to speak, off of this video. And let me say right up front, please, mature comments only for this video. Also, if you're not a Christian and you do not read any version of the Bible, please do not comment at all. There will be plenty of videos where I will be asking for your input on other subjects. So let's keep feedback on this subject to be as mature and clean as possible. There is one other aspect that I would like to address up front with the comments. Pardon me. Some people might say that some people might say something like this: I only read the North Dakota Revised Standard Version Bible because it is the only inspired version of the Bible that exists. Now let me also say right up front that there is no North Dakota Standard Version of the Bible that I know of anyway. So now with some sort of comment like that, I have no doubts that you sincerely believe that that version of the Bible is inspired. However, that type of comment does not help to address the question I am searching for. For example, what I mean by if you just say that's the inspired version, that really doesn't help, okay? Now, if you want to make that comment that your version of the Bible is inspired, please tell me why you think it is inspired instead of just simply making the statement. By simply making a statement like you are just voicing an opinion without giving any underlying facts to support that statement. So what type of statement might support the fact that the North Dakota Revised Standard Version Bible is indeed inspired? Well, you might support that statement by saying that 30% of the New Testament quotes in that version of the Bible happen to exactly match the ancient manuscripts found in the Dead Sea Scrolls, just as an example, or some statement to that effect. The next question you might have is, why am I asking a question about versions of the Bible? Well, since I now have an audience where even the poorly viewed videos seem to get at least 2,000 or 3,000 views, it has become a good resource for finding out what the population in general has to think about several subjects. Now, just like the documentary that I plan on doing, which has the title Flat Earth, Why Would They Lie?, I also plan on doing a series which will concern ourselves with how and why people in the world today believe, how they believe, and how did they get to that point of believing what they believe. You see, it is much easier to expose a lie in people's own minds if they realize how they have been systematically led down the path of believing a lie. And I'm not saying whatever version of the Bible you say is a lie. I'm just using this as an example that we are going to apply to many other subjects. So, there are so many things in this world which are lies, and the vast majority of the population, I believe, doesn't even have a clue that they believe a lie, let alone how that lie was developed and placed into their own mind. So it is my strongly held belief that many people don't even know how to justify their own belief systems which they so strongly adhere to, but would have a hard time defending that strongly held belief if they were tasked to do so. So, with those parameters laid out, my belief system might be shown to be wrong actually as well. I personally also would like to back up my own belief system, and this is more easily done by having feedback from people like you. One other thing that will help with this process is this. Please list more than one reason for your belief that a certain version of the Bible is best if, and only if, you have more than one reason. And also, please be honest. If you believe that the North Dakota Revised Standard Version of the Bible is the best, but you really believe that this because your minister or pastor or some friend told you it was the best, please indicate that, as a person told you that it was the best, and therefore that is why you believe it is the best version. Okay? Maybe your pastor or friend or other person didn't have any other reason to tell you that it was the best version other than things that they have believed their whole life also. These are things I want to find out. So let me clarify the question once again, and I will have this in the Show More section below. The question is this: if you are a Christian and you have in your mind a version of the Bible which is the best version to read, please tell me what version of the Bible that is, and also tell me why you believe it is the best version of the Bible to read. If there is more than one reason why you believe this Bible is the best version, please list those other reasons as well. But try to do it in order if you can. What is the number one reason, number two, etc., if you have more than one reason. Now there's one other aspect which I would like to ask. Whatever version you list, please also comment if you feel so moved to do so. Do you feel that your version of the Bible that you recommend is, quote, infallible, unquote? In other words, do you believe that this version of the Bible is perfect? Are all the words exactly as they should be, for example? Or do you believe that there are any translation errors? Or do you believe that there has been anything added or subtracted to this Bible that should not be there? All right, that finishes this video, and I'd like to thank you all in advance for participating in this video and the questions and answers that you're willing to provide below. I really appreciate it. This is going to be something I think I do more and more often, where I get feedback from an audience, because this helps us all to learn together. And this subject just happens to narrow down people that have certain versions of the Bible and Christians that they happen to believe in. I may ask people about the Quran. I may ask people about what encyclopedia you think is the best, or maybe something totally different. Why do you believe the sky is blue? That's a little bit silly, but hopefully I'm getting the point across that just because we're starting with this doesn't mean we're going to go down the Christian path or something like that. And I don't know if I'll be doing a follow-up video on this channel, or if it'll be on the No Fake Religion. But you'll see that I'll do some sort of video that this type of input, that'll show you that this type of input is necessary in order for me to form my opinions in the video that I will be producing. Once again, please, let's keep this mature and straightforward. But I do not want to see, what I don't want to see is something that someone else is coming behind you. Let's say you leave a comment and I say, a certain version of the Bible is correct, and then someone comes behind it and says, no, you're wrong because blah, blah, blah. I can't believe you believe that. Guys, please, no arguing here. This is just facts about your reason, okay? And that is the reason for this video and for the questions. This is not an opportunity to call out or accuse your brethren. I hope that's clear. I don't want to cause dissent and arguments. That's not the purpose for this. Please act like your own comment is your own comment. And probably what I will do, if anybody comes behind you and says something like you're an idiot for believing that, whatever, that's not the thing for this. I'm going to delete it. And if it's something that's that immature, maybe I'll just block you, all right? Let's try to get results from mature people. And hopefully we have enough now with 13,000 subscribers that we can get a couple thousand mature people to answer these questions so that we can learn more about ourselves. Discovering truth in a lot of cases has to come from all of us as a group. And I don't know of any other channel where they ask you to work together as a group. I'm asking for that. So let's not get on anybody else's case about this question or any other question that might be loaded with some sort of emotional attachment, because I know there's going to be a lot of emotional attachment to this. And again, this is not an opportunity to call out or accuse your brethren. All right, so thanks in advance, everyone. Look for a follow-up on this soon. Again, I don't know if it's going to be on this channel or the No Fake Religion channel. Either way, I'll put a link in the for the No Fake Religion channel, and also I'll put that in the Show More section below. Christian or not a Christian, there are always learning opportunities, and this will apply to both Christians and to non-Christians in the end. You'll see that. So take care, and my sincere thanks in advance. Bye.